Hello there everybody, how's it going? Welcome to some more GGHF Live with me, THP, talking to you guys once again. For a lot of you, it might not even be live, it might just be the recording after the fact, because this is going to be an extra episode that I'll be making outside of the regular story, where we're going to be reading up on the lore. There are a ton of secret documents, whether it's by opening boxes, defeating enemies, or defeating bosses, Yoma bosses specifically. They have all given us all of these pieces of paper that are lore, or, fun little things like pamphlets, just a whole bunch of stuff relating to the world of Senran Kagura, or it's specific to a character, or something within the world. So, if we go to the library, we can actually go over there and read all of it. Now, unfortunately, because the text is so incredibly small in the game, I am pretty sure that you guys cannot read that for shit. Even if I, go on full screen, it's still unreadable. This is me playing this on 720p, but still, I've played this on full screen 1080 and it's still tiny, tiny, tiny text. Even now, as I'm, reading this on the screen, it's still very difficult to read, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and read it anyway. I'll read it out loud for all of yous. And yeah, pretty much the entire stream is going to be me reading through all of it. That's what it is. And then after that, after I'm done reading all of it, I think I'll play a couple of battles, because I am very, very close to 100%ing the entire game. Getting the, the Platinum Trophy, I guess. If I was on PS4, it'd be the Platinum Trophy, but I'm on Steam, so it's just the achievement that says that I got everything. I think this would be, my very first Steam game that I ever complete 100%. I am very well on my way on completing Shinobi versus 100%, and I could complete Bon Appetit 100%, but I don't want to. I'm kind of done playing that game. Let's see, like the thumbnail you made, read to us, Papu. Oh, God. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff to read here. Now, of course, not all of it is really long. As a matter of fact, most of it is really short. So, let's just start reading. The sooner we begin, the better, so that I can just get the fighting. And, get that Platinum Trophy, metaphorically. 3 followers on D-Live, says Balodi. Yes, and I already got contributors. I already got people donating and shit, so already, pretty good start. Let's see. Good Shinobi. Excerpt from a textbook for Shinobi students. Good Shinobi operate with the blessing and supervision of the government for the purpose of maintaining order and safety. Individual missions include such tasks as escorting executives and protecting confidential information. Yeah, so being bodyguards for government guys, basically. Jordan Davis saying, hey guys, hello. Only Shinobi students who pass a strict exam can qualify for state-sanctioned missions. Any past crimes disqualify the applicant automatically and permanently. Yeah, so they're very hard-ass. They're very, very strict about you being absolutely and positively perfect if you want to be a good Shinobi. Again, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying that Kenichiro Takagi, when he made this story, along with, other people, obviously, they were very much ahead of their time, because right now in 2019, we're living that life, of like, if you are not perfect in every single way, like the one mistake that you make, you are disqualified from being good automatically and permanently, right? You just get labeled as an evil Shinobi, right? Which is kind of what's happening now in the real world. So, it's cool. It's fairly, I don't know if I'd say topical, because I don't think that it was deliberately made for it to be like that. I just find it really funny that, all of these things kind of relate. These secret files are one of my favorite things in the game. Well, we're about to get into it. We're barely starting. World-class bullshitters are on with episode 9. Alright, we're getting on Star Wars rants already, just with one teaser. Evil Shinobi. Let's see. Evil Shinobi contract with corporations and individuals with the purpose of furthering those clients' aims. So yeah, basically mercenaries or whatever. People that kind of just, fight for anybody as long as the pay is good. Individual missions include sabotage, extortion, assassination, yep. Many evil Shinobi work for the highest bidder on a freelance basis. Yeah, freelance people. And labor disputes are not uncommon. Basic Shinobi Knowledge, 8th edition, Phoenix Publishing, page 3. I like how detailed they get, you know, on specifically the book that they're reading to get this information. I love that they have sources at the end of all of these. Shinobi class and Shinobi students. Excerpt from textbook for Shinobi students. Shinobi classes are held in certain educational institutes. Each Shinobi school is different. Every single one is different, with some teaching less than 10 students and others well over 100. So, yeah, considering how exclusive the good Shinobi stuff seems to be, and the fact that there's only like 5 elites, you know, per school, basically, that kind of goes to show that, you know, for the good Shinobis, a lot less, but they're more powerful and better trained, I would assume. And then, with the evil side, you know, they accept everybody, right? So, it kind of stands to reason, you know, logically, there'd be way more people, but maybe not all of them are that well trained or that intelligent. Russian Tales, hello, how you doing? Good to see you again. Austin, hello Austin, welcome to the stream. Too much politics on one stream, and the other too much nerd rage. Gonna focus on the boobs. Really? You got sick of all the other streams? You're just gonna watch me and the anime titty? Alright, good to know. People need to learn that anime, fan service, sexy anime girls can bring the world together. All you have to do is just let go and give in to the light. Sup, Austin the Star? These are things people don't read. The lore. Yeah, exactly. I am probably the only channel in all of YouTube that has actually taken the time to dedicate an entire episode to just reading the lore. Howdy, Austin, blah, 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 blah. The whole gang's here. Yeah, man, we got 10 viewers. That's more than usual. So, yeah, the whole gang's here. Evil accepts everything. Exactly. Let's see. Each school selects 5 elites who represent the school in various competitions. Elite, yeah, so you can only have 5 elites. But then there's other students aside from the elites. You know, that's where Ayame comes from. Ayame is just a regular student, but she becomes a candidate to become an elite so that she can be an elite after one of them graduate. Elites are given the privilege of using an exclusive living space called a ninja room. Yeah, so that's, you know, the hub world that we're in right now. Students are permitted to participate in some Shinobi missions and often put their reward money toward their tuition. Great. Instead of student loans, you can just do a mission and pay it all off. Let's see. Shinobi Barrier. We even get information on the barrier, man. We're getting into, like, you know, I can be like Tekken 101, but for Senran Kagura. Where, you know, just making discussion videos on even the tiniest of things. Or it can be like the Grand Line Review. Hello everybody, welcome to the Grand Line Review, your source for everything One Piece. Today we're going to talk about the Neko Neko no Mi. A barrier that appears when Shinobi declare a battle. A barrier's creator can control the scale and can shrink it to surround a single target for purposes of either protection or isolation. Yeah. As long as the barrier's creator remains conscious, he or she can maintain the barrier at will. Incapacitating or killing the creator will remove the barrier immediately. Alright. This technique was developed to minimize civilian casualties. Yeah, so it's like a force field just so that there's no collateral damage, basically. And, you know, that's a good way to have, you know, all of the girls and all the shinobi, you know, run around and jump around buildings and a whole bunch of different areas while being completely hidden, right? Because technically this is all within, you know, within the barrier. In Estival versus this is a lot more clear because you can see them transitioning from the barrier to reality. This technique was developed to minimize civilian casualties. Exploiting it for personal gain is strictly forbidden. I mean, I'm pretty sure the evil shinobi don't care about that. There we go, revised. There's a revised version of this. SK lore must be talked about, absolutely. It's very good. Maximus Genitalia is here. Hello, Brandon, hello. Waifus are all we need in life. I guess so. If we get 500 subs, we'll do a true voice reveal and do something similar to what you're doing now. Really, Summer Kagura videos? Girlfriends, wives, who the fuck are those? Waifus are where it's at. You have a strong argument. If you're a student and you're assigned to kill someone, you can pay off student loans. If you're an evil shinobi, yeah. I like reading lore. I'd honestly probably make a video dedicated to that too. Hey man, as many, you know, the more positive videos we can make for Senran Kagura, the better, you know? It's always great to put your voices out there. Gotta have that lore, helps risk less lives for civilians. Yeah, for sure. However, there is a revision on this. Shinobi Barrier revised. Let's see. Although I think we already read this one in the past. Document with top secret stamped on it. Warning, it says. Civilians may not read this document, nor may non-Kagura shinobi. So if you are not Hanzo, if you're not Sayuri, if you're not Kagura herself, you cannot read this. If you're not one of the, like, 3 characters in Senran Kagura that can read this, then don't read. Not even Kiriya can read this. Any individuals who obtain this information without authorization from the Imperial Council members will be dealt with by elite shinobi and above. So basically, you die. Low-level Yoma extermination via shinobi student warfare. It has been confirmed that if enough shinobi blood has been spilled within a shinobi barrier, a Yoma will materialize. A Yoma's threat level will change depending on the age of the blood consumed. So it is ideal to lure a low-threat Yoma into a shinobi barrier, then have an elite shinobi or above take care of it. Accordingly, each shinobi school is notified to regularly hold conflicts among shinobi students. Damn. You see, that's the part that gets me. Is that they know that Yoma come out of the blood inside a shinobi barrier. And then at the end they say that they're deliberately going out of their way to create conflict, so that blood can be spilled and Yoma can be created. Like they're purposely trying to make Yoma happen. Yeah. They're notified to regularly hold conflicts. Is that what the Shinobi Battle Royale is? Pamphlet for Hanzo Academy Shinobi class entrance. Let's see. We're gonna get an ad for Hanzo School. Hanzo National Academy was first established in 1919. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this during the narration. Currently, there are over 1,000 students, and it has rapidly grown to become the nation's most prominent school. Out of these 1,000 students, how many do you guys think are actually shinobi? I would say like a fourth. Maybe like, I don't know. How much you want to say? You know, just within the ballpark of maybe 100? You know? Like 100 of them are shinobi, and they're all just kind of like regular whatever shinobi. And then you have the 5 elites, and then you have all of the other New Wave girls. I don't know. When it was first built, the school taught only regular subjects, like math and skateboarding. But it soon became an institution for good shinobi. That was when the school gained the namesake of the legendary shinobi Hanzo. Hanzo Academy's shinobi students can also participate in its regular curriculum. There we go, so even if you're a shinobi, you can just be a regular student. The Academy strives to mold its young shinobi students into either professional shinobi or pillars of everyday society. So you can decide to be either a regular student or shinobi student, and even then you can, you know, take on regular subjects. Maximus Genitalia is asking, shinobi students stay in the shinobi room or do they return to their homes? I think they return to their homes. I got corrected on that. In the anime, I think they have like dorms that they stay in. But I think even then, that's outside of the actual academy. Apparently, for evil shinobi, killing some random dude can apparently put food on the table and pay tuition and pay the mortgage. Well, not a random dude. I mean, if you get paid to kill that random dude. Dante DMC4, you summon and kill, summon and kill. That's what the Senkishu faction does from New Wave. Do what? Dogen equals High Bishop from DMC4. Man, DMC4. I haven't played that. I have the Devil May Cry collection on PS3. I want to play it, but I don't have DMC4. Senkishu, the new Dogen. Around like 120 of them if we're going by New Wave characters. I mean, there are a lot of New Wave characters, but not all of them are Hanzo. Let's see. A guide to Heavy Joe. I wonder where Kat went since she couldn't see her parents at the time. They create Yoma for conflict. Yep. At Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy, our motto is, where good favors few, evil accepts all. We are an evil shinobi-focused training school built on this ideal. In order to discover new talent, there is no screening process for new applicants. The gates are wide open, but the training is harsh. And we strive to build elites who can endure real missions by giving them first-hand experience. The best way to train is by just, you know, throwing you into the lions. We have many high-profile clients in the corporate, financial, and political fields. And many of our graduates use their school experience to thrive in those fields. So yeah, corruption, silencing people. Don't forget the 3 popular bandits. Secret ninja arts. Let's take a look at this. The attacks. Secret ninja arts are powerful techniques invoked by borrowing power from nature itself. The hidden ninpo. In order to use a hidden ninpo, one must possess a secret ninja arts scroll. They must have a cryopatty secret formula of their own. The ninja art will change depending on the scroll being used. And there are multitudes of secret ninja arts depending on the caster. So, you know, it's up for grabs. It can literally be anything. You can create a scroll, and within the scroll, there is an attack, you know? It's almost like in fantasy games where you have tomes, like books that contain spells, and then you use that book for that spell. In the Elder Scrolls and in Skyrim and stuff, you can do that. Where you can just get a scroll that has one spell and you can consume it. You can use it once. Super Secret Ninja Art Scroll. Investigation, response, RE. Super Secret Ninja Art Scrolls. Every Shinobi training school keeps a super duper whooper duper floopin' cryopatty secret formula and considers that scroll its greatest treasure. The techniques within the scroll must stay within the school campus. Regular Shinobi cannot even read the scroll's text. Is so epic and badass. Some speculate that the scrolls containing forbidden anathematic ninja arts like Blood Riot, powerful techniques with unthinkable cost to their caster. Okay. Flower of Balance. I don't even know what this is. The Flower of Balance is a metaphorical image representing a mental technique through which a shinobi can change his or her own nature through mastery of either yin or yang. Performing a shinobi transformation will build up yang mastery, while going into frantic mode will build up the yin mastery. If you conquer both of them, you get a trophy. Those who progress towards mastering of either aspect will learn special combat skills. Alright, so the Flower of Balance is just the yin and yang stuff from, you know, from the combat. Warning against impure relationships, okay. Warning notice posted on Heavy Joe Academy. Of course, this is from Heavy Joe. We have become aware of several improper relationships between certain female students. What? I'm seeing people falling in lesbians with other students. We're not gonna have that. We're a good, pure Christian school. Heavy Joe Academy is a place to sharpen techniques and further ambitions. It is certainly not a place for lewd behavior. Did they see Haruka do stuff and then they said, no, we won't have that? Any further acts of indiscretion will be severely punished with penalties up to and including expulsion, which I can only assume will follow by death. Really? But all of the lewd behavior is exactly the good part. Aw. I'm gonna come back to the stream, but I need to do something. If I miss something super interesting, let me know. Okay, we'll let you know, Tails. Oh, okay, we're about to get something that has the word top secret on it, so maybe you will miss out on something, but okay. Document with top secret stamped on it. Heavy Joe doesn't like lesbians. Blame Cat. Emu and Miyabi. Yeah, mostly Emu. But I can definitely see Haruka. It's funny that they actually had to post it like on the walls to be like, hey, don't be horny teenagers, you horny teenagers. Document with top secret stamped on it. Warning! Civilians may not read this document. Okay, so the same stuff as before. Where, like, you can only read it if you're a Kagura. Akayashi. Low-level humanoid Yoma, Part 1. We have, Phantom Blood, Part 1. We have received reports of multiple sightings of, and casualties, from low-level humanoid Yoma, known as the Akayashi. So these human-like Yoma have been killing people. If the Akayashi continue to multiply within populated areas, maintaining confidentiality will prove challenging at best. Yeah, and like, are the Yoma using Shinobi barriers? I don't think they are. They're just, you know, if you want to base it off of the anime, they're just a bunch of monsters that are running around, you know, hurting people. They don't care about the barrier. Riona is still there? Oh my god, yeah, Riona. I blame Haruka, then the stopping Haruka and Riona. Yeah, that didn't seem to work. If this was done during Burst, and they're continuing to do it later on. I mean, whatever. You know, Haruka's not Heavy Joe anymore. Ah, shit. Well, I gotta log off the stream now. Why? Let's see. Rihanna probably gets attention every day. I remember when these people were supposed to keep their identity as Shinobi as a secret. Basically, everyone knows that they're a Shinobi everywhere. Well, no, not really. It's mostly because of those barriers and stuff where they can stay hidden. Pariana's gonna get expelled. Well, she hasn't gotten maybe because she's an elite. She has like special exception or something. I don't know. Let's continue. Furthermore, Ayakashi, I keep saying Akayashi. Ayakashi have been known to possess the corpses of upper-rank shinobis. Oh, that explains Ryoki. If such a shinobi's mind held classified info in life, then there is a risk the information could be leaked. All of these Super Smash Bros. DLC characters could be leaked if a shinobi knows it and Ayoma possesses it. In any such cases, Ayakashi must be eliminated immediately. So that's what the Miyabi and Imu were fighting when they came across Ayoma during the DLC story, because Ayoma came out, the Ayoma killed Ryoki, and then after Ryoki was dead, she got up in like Ayoma form. And Miyabi was like, what? Aren't you dead? Whoa, she's being possessed by Ayoma. And I guess that this explains it. They have the ability to do that, to possess people's bodies. And Ayakashi, that's what Miyabi had to beat up. Human-type Yoma Part 2. In a recent case, an Ayakashi possessed the dead body of a female shinobi. That's Ryoki. After eliminating the Ayakashi, intelligence sources performed a background check on the shinobi in question and determined that she bore a strong animosity toward life and the world in general. What? Ayakashi may be attracted not only to the blood of shinobi, but the pain and anger of grudge spirits. Shinobi who fall in the line of duty must be laid to rest immediately. Yeah, because if you don't kill them immediately, they're just gonna get possessed by Yoma. And then they're gonna be used as, you know, as soldiers and stuff. Ryoki didn't deserve to die. Of course she didn't. Yeah, okay, so this person that they're talking about, that's not Ryoki. That doesn't sound like Ryoki saying that she had a strong animosity towards life in the world. That sounds more like Ryobi. Let's see. Records of Orochi. Old monster picture and attached records. I would love it if it was literally just the concept art for Orochi. There are evil spirits within every human's heart, particularly malicious hearts, can serve as breeding grounds for Yoma. This is some Kingdom Hearts shit of like, oh, the darkness comes out of all of the meanie boys of the world. The Yoma, once a millennium, of course, once every 1,000 years. When 10,000 lives have fallen to darkness, the Yoma known as Orochi will rise from its slumber. At that point, if one makes a sacrifice of girls tainted in blood and corruption, Orochi will come forth. So yeah, that's what happened with all the Hebijo girls. Once born, it cannot be killed, unless the girls have been removed. I leave this record in preparation for its next coming. Yeah, so, who knows who wrote that, but whoever wrote it said, Orochi's gonna come back someday, and, you know, when that happens, I'm gonna leave this note, I'm gonna leave the post-it note in the fridge, so that whoever needs it can read it. Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Shinobi, that, you know, left that for us. As far as we're concerned, that note could have been from, like, 1,000 years ago. Ryoki can be cruel, yeah, but she was aggressive, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I hate life, you know? We gotta log off because we're not allowed to see the scroll. Oh. I get it. Hanzo. Alright, just Hanzo as Hanzo. Investigation record regarding Hanzo. Alright, somebody investigating on him. An elder, often called the legendary shinobi. As of this writing, he has left the front lines and is now running a small sushi shop in the city. He is credited as the founder of the Good Shinobi Institute known as Hanzo National Academy. He has long been married to a former Kagura shinobi, Jasmine. His daughter, like her parents, was once an active shinobi but has left the front line. His granddaughter is currently attending Hanzo National Academy. So yeah, Hanzo's daughters, so Asuka's parents, they were all shinobi. Well, at least the daughter. Asuka's mom was a shinobi, not the dad. And then she left that too. Rumors of connections between him and Kurakage, the infamous Slayer of Evil Shinobi, have yet to be proven. Really, yet to be proven. Despite his legendary shinobi nom de guerre, like war name, there are no records of him ever having been a Kagura. Really? He's a legendary shinobi. Everybody fucking looks up to him. He's like this big badass. He's like one of the most powerful shinobi ever. And he is not a Kagura. I didn't know that. I just assumed that because he was married to Jasmine And because, you know, he's the most powerful guy out there, I just assumed that he was a Kagura. But he's not a Kagura. At least not confirmed that he is. It's funny. Dogen must have known plenty of this Yoma intel with all the shit he caused in DC. I mean, he must have known. Riona probably wouldn't care about getting in trouble with Hebijo, but the Riona's best waifu for me. Riona's great. I love her. Arguably can be or not be Ryoki. It doesn't really seem like it is. Is there a note that contains a blueprint of the dumbass who decided that it was a good idea to build Hebijo in the middle of a canyon? No, I don't think that person was a dumbass. I think that person was really smart. There's no better place to hide than hiding in plain sight. Need more backstory on Asuka's parents for 7? Yeah, I feel like Asuka, just in general, needs more backstory. They're best friends? Yeah, but that's not public information. Like, that's not, you know. Because Kurokage caused a lot of trouble, and they're hunting him down. You know, if they find any connections to Hanzo, then they're gonna have to kill him too. So, you know, they probably were hiding that. It's so sad Asuka hasn't seen her parents most of her life. Really? She hasn't seen her grandma for a long time until Esuo versus. He's not a Kagura because he's a pervy. We need backstories for all the parents. I don't really care a lot for the parents. Whatever, fuck the parents. They're not a part of the story. I care more about the actual characters that we see in action. Riona's a national treasure. She is. She is. She really is. Flyer for a sushi restaurant. This is probably Hanzo's place. Big, cheap, tasty. All 3 served at Hanzo Sushi. An unbelievable deal. The chef's choice of super cheap Furumaki rolls. Chef's choice Furumaki rolls, the pint set is 500 yen. The bamboo set is 1,000 yen. And the plum set is 2,000 yen. You know, in all honesty, not that expensive. Pretty ladies will get more than just a discount. God damn it, maybe that's why there aren't a lot of people there. Hanzo Sushi's ninigiris are tasty too. Bonito, sardines, mackerel, sea pikes, half-beaks, plus a bunch of others. Come in and ask all about them. And if you're a woman, then please ask doubly as much and get your boobs grabbed. For free. Alright. Let's see, there's an interview now with, Ikariga's dad? The Ho-Oh Organization, CEO, Part 1. What made you decide to donate so much money overseas, Mr. Ikariga's dad? Oh, well, it's only natural. Fortunate nations should always help out the less fortunate. So, you'd say we're fortunate as a nation? Yes, we certainly are. From a global perspective, our country has one of the highest standards of living. Our infrastructure, our service, quality of products, safety, those are all world class. We have easy access to clean water and delicious food. Our cities are clean too. We have toilets that flush themselves. They shoot a little beam of water towards your bum and you can get cleaned and it feels great. We have cat cafes and owl cafes and robots that fucking don't do anything. We have maids. The gap between the rich and the poor is very small. Anyone can get what they need here. There's nobody more fortunate than we are. Okay, I think I'm kind of understanding why Yomi got so angry at this interview. What's your philosophy on citizens who might feel that they aren't so fortunate? Like, say, you know, a cute blonde girl that lives in the slums named Yomi? I think those feelings are a little narrow-minded. If you live in an Amazon box with no money, you're being narrow-minded. For one, take a look at the outside world. But also a lot of people who feel that way just don't think they have enough luxuries. They think they're missing out on all of the glitz and glamour and gadgets. And that's what unfortunate means to them. They just don't appreciate all the good things we have here, which require money for you to enjoy. Just one more question. Is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers? Please subscribe to PewDiePie. If you go on dlive.tv/PewDiePie. Just one more question, yeah. There are countless people outside of this country who wish they had the opportunities we all have here. Once you've seen the way they live, you'll never feel unfortunate again. So instead of making excuses, please lift your head up and broaden your horizons a little bit. And I promise you, you will never forget what you see. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, so basically he's implying that if you're not enjoying the luxury that, you know, rich people have, or like if you're complaining about not having what the rich people have, then you're just complaining. You're making excuses. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You should enjoy what you have, you girl that, you know, has nothing in her life. I can't believe Takaki told me to sub to PewDiePie. You see, he was ahead of his time. They only have YouTube in the SK world, so Pew doesn't exist. Hey man, who says that there isn't some like PewDiePie equivalent and some Shinobi PewDiePie out there? Hien. Okay, this is Ikaraga's sword. A family heirloom for the Ho-Oh organization. Ho-Oh? The Pokemon? The blade is tinged with an azure flame. Ooh, azure flame, I like it. Blue fire. Sub to MC Hikage on YouTube. Yep, follow the Crimson Squad on YouTube. Donate to their Patreon. You can donate to the Crimson Squad's Patreon, keep them afloat, get them out of that cave that they're living in. If you go to patreon.com/goodgamehavefun, he will transfer all the funds to the Crimson Squad and feed them meat. A family heirloom of the Ho organization. It has azure flame. Legend has it that when a worthy user wields the blade, it can summon its namesake, the Azure Bird Hien. So that's the phoenix that actually comes out of the sword. Those legends also claim that past wielders have cut down tens of thousands of evil spirits, what shinobi know as Yoma. Alright, so this sword is legit a Yoma killer. If there is a mystical bird spirit sealed away within the sword, no one living has ever seen it, except for #1 baby girl Ikaraga. I'm pretty sure Ho-Oh is Ikaraga's last name. Possibly, because she is adopted. But, you know, Ikaraga is not her first name. That's just her, her ninja, her shinobi code name. Ikaraga confirmed a Ho. No, a Ho. Oh. She's a Ho. Oh. I didn't know that. Azure Flame, gather around my blade. Let's see. Flyer for Ramen Saburo. There's another ramen place. A flyer for Katsuragi's go-to ramen shop, Ramen Saburo. So that's the place where she was standing in line last time when she met up with Hikage? A rich pork broth soup, hardened, thin noodles, fried rice roasted with flour rice. Gooey, soft boiled eggs. Have a taste of Ramen Saburo. So popular, it's almost a religion. For a cat, it might be. Congrats, Ikaraga, you wield the Demon Slayer. Yep. Hien Yamato, aka Virgil's sword. Cool. More DMC references. Have a taste of Ramen Saburo. So popular, it's almost a religion. Free toppings? Really? There's a lot of them. Veggies, garlic, upper roast pork, soy sauce. Wow. Leaves, gari, oiled soso. Shout out to the code word so that we know you're a regular. Oh, Kat knows all of these. She memorized all of these. Now serving takeout pot Saburo. Please bring your own large pot. Nah, come on, I gotta bring my own pot. School essay. My favorite family. Sloppily handwritten essay. Oh god. My favorite family. My daddy is strong and cool. He teaches me a lot of moves when we play pro wrestling. What? I don't know if that was wrestling. I think your daddy loved you a little too much. It's always feet moves. I wish he could teach me other stuff, but I love my cool daddy and him wrestling with my feet all the time. Is your daddy Dan Schneider, dude? My mommy is nice and warm. She always makes yummy food and bops me in the noggin sometimes. It kind of hurts, but I love my nice mommy. Choco is small. Oh! I know who this is! Choco is small and really cute. My house is very nice. Ah, shit. I just heard Choco, and I was like, what? Wow. People are saying Hibari. Bring your own pot. What kind of pot are you talking about? A pot, a regular pot, not marijuana. Alright, so that was Katsuragi. Yeah, I had no idea. Essay written with various... that was a cool twist there at the end. My big sister. Oh boy, my art. Her sword is like a Beyblade, a weapon used to kill monsters. The coolest Beyblade. Just a big fucking sword. Let that one rip. Essay from Yagi's little sister. My big sister. My sister is going to become a ninja. After school, when we play in the park, she always practicing be a ninja. Oh my god, she writes like how the YouTube comments type. I can't be a ninja, but I want to make yummy food and wait for her. I want to go to the same school with her when I become a middle school. Alright, gotta go. I gotta go and hitch a ride with that nice man with his big car running towards me. Yagyu's there like, no, sister, please. Turn around. Oh no, she's wearing headphones. She can't hear me. Pfft, dead. I love being alive, she said. P.S. Demon eyes. Alright. Stained. Barely legible scroll. Nozomi's stuff is always a heartbreaker. Yup. Nozomi-chan, that's her name. Yeah, Nozomi. The hidden Oni is a monster that resides within people's hearts. Just as the name suggests, it haunts those who have uncommon power. It resides in those who lost a loved one, and it gives the host power. The mark of this power is a crimson glow in the eyes. Okay. From those eyes, the host can spew a crimson aura and change into a beast living within. The hidden Onis are said to be obsessed with death. Sounds to me like Crimson Homura. So that's a special ability. Crimson Homura is like the Demon Eyes thing. I didn't know it had a name, Demon Eyes. I thought it was just a cool transformation. Prophetic dream from grade school. Squid Oni Eyes. Oh, okay. That could be Yagyu's thing as well. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that applies to multiple people. At the beginning, I immediately thought Homura, but that could be a Yagyu thing too. Prophetic dream from grade school. Essay written with various grammar mistakes. My dream. There are a lot of things I want to do when I get bigger. Baker and toy maker. I want to become a person to make people happy. My house is doing a super great job, but I'm not good at that job, so I can't help. But everybody says I should stay that way, so I want to do a job that will make everyone smile. Prophetic dream. I have no idea who this is. This might just be Nozomi again. Is any information about kidnapping or holding another shinobi hostage? Why would you ever want that? No higher power seem to give a shit about that in Shinobi Master. I don't know. Kagan! Scroll from a certain family. Alright, Hibari's family, obviously. Kagan is a special power unique to one family living in the capital. Those who hold this power have flower-shaped patterns in their eyes. Certain members of this family begin to exhibit the power when they reach puberty, while other members, for unknown reasons, never do. Those who look into the eyes will lose control of their bodies and become puppets. To avoid dangerous accidents, the family puts its Kagan-empowered members through specialized training. It can be people with dark powers like Yagyu and Miyabi's Blood Riot. Yeah, kinda. The Edge. I don't know what hedgehogs you'd be seeing that look like squids. Oh, look at this. Part 1, 2, and 3. The Murderous, Mysterious Tutor. Okay, this seems interesting. Let's take a look at this. Article from a weekly gossip magazine. Part 1. A certain prestigious tutoring center, which pairs individual students with mentors for long-term one-on-one instructions, is now dealing with the fallout from a recent assault. On the 17th, a male graduate student and tutor, identified in police reports as Mr. S, was rushed to the emergency room, having been slashed head to toe with a bladed weapon. Surprisingly, the suspect in the assault is his own student, an 8th grade girl referred to as Miss E. What? So Mr. S got attacked by Miss E? Huh. Emergency room, slash head to toe with a bladed weapon by Miss E. 8th grade girl. Huh. A male graduate student and tutor. I can only assume that this is Homura attacking Komichi or something, I don't know. According to the people involved, Miss E had commuted to this tutoring center ever since she was in the 1st grade. Mr. S, who was still in his 1st year in college, when they were first paired together, had been her tutor from that point on. In other words, they have known each other for approximately 8 years. It's uncommon for a tutor to stick with one student for that long, and this reporter suspects there may have been more than studying going on between them. As for an eyewitness reports go, no one but Mr. S and Miss E entered or left the room during or after the assault. Nothing was reported stolen either. So what exactly led to this outburst of violence? We have more questions than answers. I can only assume that it's that part where Komichi betrays Homura, and Homura just completely lashes out at him. Poor Hibari didn't want the Kagan inheritance but still got it anyway. No owning a candy shop for you. Oh yeah, I guess that's what that was. Yeah. Freshie is here in the chat. Hello, Freshie. Did I miss much? We're not even halfway through all the lore, so you know. Could be Homura. I'm betting my boats on Homura. Despite Miss E being the only possible suspect, an official police statement defended her, saying it would be very difficult for any child to have committed this kind of heinous crime. She was only at the scene and is completely innocent. In this reporter's opinion, that doesn't hold up. After all, this is hardly the first time a young student has had unexplained ties to severe acts of violence. Really? This is not the first time? And every time, the authorities seem far too eager to ignore the evidence and hand-wave the issues away. Is someone pulling their strings? Yeah, so this is like the Shinobi people just kind of covering it up. If not, then why is there a gag order on the hospital holding of Mr. S and on Miss E's family? Even the police are utterly tight-lipped about this particular case. As journalists, we have a responsibility to go on digging for the truth, and we'll continue to investigate no matter what. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's basically just, Homura's backstory right there, told through the eyes of a journalist trying to figure out what the hell happened. He deserved to get his ass beaten anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that Komichi got his ass kicked. He's a piece of shit. Alright, the next one is Ngetsuka. My throat is getting a little dry, so I'm actually gonna go and get something to drink. I'll be right back in like a couple seconds, so don't go anywhere. Homura before she became Homura? You're taking this pretty well, Hebi. E is Homura's first name, and her VA is Eri Katamura. Oh, that's a pretty damn good theory. You know what would be pretty awesome? Is if eventually we had all of their real names revealed for all of the Shinobi, and all of the names are just the voice actresses' names, you know? So Katsuragi's real name is Yu, Asuka's real name is, you know, Hitomi, you know? Wow. Ikaraga's real name would be Asami. You know, that would be interesting. How are we all doing tonight? We're doing great. We're doing this K-lore. I'm doing fine. Everybody's doing good. JB Sprinkles is saying, popping in to say Yagyu best girl. Will let her do squid things to me. Okay, sure. Sponsored by G Fuel. No, I'm sponsored by Gatorade. Actually, no, not sponsored by Gatorade. But if Gatorade sponsored me, then that'd be great. Fuck Mountain Dew. Gatorade is the real gamer drink. It even got a fucking G in it. G for gamer. That's a good theory. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be cool. Yumi's real name would just be Yumi? They could change that. It could be Yume. Like her grandma. Let's see. Let's continue on. We have been going for an hour and we're not even halfway through. There's a lot of lore to get through. Alright, Ngetsuka. A Tachi with a blade engulfed in crimson flame. The prized heirloom of a certain good shinobi family. Drawing the sword requires not only special training, but a specific type of focus. It is said that one needs to lose oneself and set one's soul ablaze for the sword to emerge from its sheath, whatever that means. It is also said that whoever wields Ngetsuka will be engulfed in flames in which to scorch their enemies. Some call it the burning crimson flower, after the flower which only blooms on a crimson full moon. Slum redevelopment project plans. Oh, it's like an email. 2 Dogen. Wolf Corporation. Oh god, the Wolf Corporation. Is this like Murakumo's family doing this? Shinobi Training Facility Establishment Branch, Kirika. Project plan, project design, redevelopment of the urban district. Project plan outline. Clear out the homeless from the urban district, and then construct an institution for training new evil shinobi. They're gonna turn into an evil shinobi school? This new training institute will be managed differently from Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Step 1. Obtain all necessary permits. Complete. That says complete. Step 2. Remove the district's homeless population. Use any means necessary, but be discreet. And keep the streets clean of blood in case the press shows up. Oh god. Step 3. Oversee construction of new training facility. Oh boy. Further details were recorded in a separate document. God damn it. For shame. Flyer for Ultimate Eating Championship in the shopping district. Oh god. Sunny Shopping District is hosting the 2nd annual Ultimate Eating Championship. This already happened before. Last year's event was so popular, we moved up the date for this year. Tournament details. This Saturday, 8 total participants, 1v1 matches. Final destination. No items, you can only use Fox to eat. Single elimination tournament rules. Grand prize, all of the Sunny Shopping District's food that just expired. Oh god. Please eat it as soon as possible. You can't give me all the food and then tell me that it's about to expire. Come on, what a shitty prize. Food fighters, get your guts ready. Really? Food fighters? Foo fighters? Alright. Murakumo and Yomi meet when the slums are being reconstructed. More SK stuff other than the games that's actually good. It would be nice. Shinobi versus Foreshadowing. Yeah, kinda, sorta. Still waiting on those OVAs for Shinobi Masters. I mean, I heard that was a rumor. I never saw that as like a confirmed thing. Victim in the gang dispute. News stories RE. Gang-related murder. Female gang member fatally stabbed. Oh god. On the 15th at 9 a.m. 9 a.m.? Fuck, dude, that's early. What an early time in the day to get murdered. A young woman was found dead in a back alley. Uh-oh. According to police officials, the victim was apparently the leader of an active gang. Oh god, this is Hinata. They're investigating this as a homicide stemming from an ongoing gang dispute, and they are interviewing known gang members and various lone delinquents. Citizens fear that this incident will escalate conflicts between rival gangs in the area. R.I.P. Hinata. Poor Hikage. Warning for sinister pranks, says Hebijo. The student council president for Hebijo. The Kariga of Hebijo is saying, warning notice posted on the Hebijo Academy bulletin board. From this point on, the following actions will be forbidden at Hebijo Academy. Alright. Let's see what's forbidden. What's a big no-no in Hebijo? More fields? Deep frying hand towels in oil. Coloring glasses with permanent marker. Swapping uniforms with transparent material. Oh my god, why do I feel like Emu went through all of this and she said, this has to stop. Swapping the mouse in the computer lab with a real mouse. A particularly heartless student has been causing a particular fellow student excessive grief with actions such as these. Oh my god. If this is like Haruka making Mirai's life miserable, or Emu suffering through Hikage's bullshit, please be aware that such actions will no longer be tolerated. Oh my god, I love that. I love that they can still add a lot of comedy to the lore. Alright, graduation essay from a certain middle school student. Haruka. These damn rules, I love it. Yep. Is either Emu or Mirai suffering through all of this. No matter what, Haruka caused it. Whatever it is Haruka's fault. Let's see, future me. I have a dream that a man will be judged by his character rather than the color of his skin. I have a dream and I have to make it real. I'm keeping it a secret because I want it to be a surprise. I'm already studying hard every day to reach my goal. Whenever I feel like I can't go on, I just imagine how it'll be in the future. When I can see what I'm working towards, I am more motivated to keep doing my best. Thanks to the school, I know what I want, and I know how to work for it. I really appreciate everything I've learned here. I will never forget any of you. I hope to meet you again someday. Class 3A, me from back then. So who could this be? I'm imagining this as maybe Rin? It might be Rin, you know, with her dream to become a super ninja. And, you know, she says the me from back then, you know, so it can be like, you know, before she was Rin, and now she's Suzune in the future, right? So who knows? I think this is Rin, when she graduated. Purchase history from an evil shinobi. Purchase history from retail site Amber Wright. Magical warrior radical pit. Oh my god. Hebijo, stop bullying. Really? Yeah, it's really weird for Hebijo to be like, everyone, we have an announcement to make. Stop bullying. Let's see. A certain evil shinobi bought all of these things. Let's see. Let's just read this and let's guess who this is. Magical warrior radical pit figure with soft parts. What do you mean soft parts? Final episode version? What do you mean final episode? That's different from all the other episodes? A toy. Price 10,500 yen. That's $105, my boy. Is all that Hebijo money? How many people did Mirai had to kill to be able to get the money to get this fucking armpit guy? Waiting for you beyond the sky. The DVD box set 1. DVD box 1, anime. There we go, Starman with the thinking emojis. Give me one of these thinking emojis in the chat. I wonder who this is. Price 6,980 yen. God damn it, man. I can buy a full price PS4 game with that. You too can be a fantasy novel author. Yeah, this is definitely Mirai. Price 1,050 yen. Okay, so what, around 15 bucks? Shinobi, no, it's like 10 bucks. The evil shinobi want to stop bullying. Oh, hi, Mirai. Shinobi Arts Online? Really? Like Sword Art Online, but Shinobi Arts Online? Game, it says right there. There we go. It costs exactly the same as the DVD box set. What did I tell you? 6,980 yen. Delivery address. All of that is redacted. Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Oh my god. Mirai is blowing all of her money on video games and anime and figurines and shit. On Amazon, sending it all over to the school. No wonder she gets bullied. She buys too much stuff. She's like, oh my god, look at all this weep shit. And then Haruka just kicks her in the shin. I'm already, I already see the word doctor, and I already know who this is. Doctor confesses, then recants. News article from November the 7th. A doctor who confessed to massive tax evasion and malpractice. Yoshi, is this you? Committing tax fraud? Before then withdrawing that confession. Heard opening remarks at his trial today. In his videotaped confession, the doctor described how he hid approximately 382 million yen in false expenses, avoiding over 120 million yen in taxes. God damn it. He then described how he used part of that money to pay out for malpractice under the table. Damn. As the trial began, however, the doctor changed his plan to not guilty and publicly denied all accusations. Oh god. So this is Haruka doing the puppetry thing. So yeah, she manipulated her dad to admit to everything, but now that the puppetry is gone, she's not controlling him anymore. He's like, what? No, dude, these are just allegations. No, I didn't do any of that. No, he's denying all of it. Thick doctor? No, we're talking about Haruka's dad here. Nani, the stream just went offline. Refresh the page. Yeah, the internet connection died for a second, but it's back up. So just refresh. Get out and come back. Let's see. Yeah, so he pleaded not guilty, and he's denying everything, even though there's videotaped evidence that he did. Yeah, same, I'm cool now, only briefly. Yeah, it went offline for a couple seconds, but we're good. Yeah, I saw it go down. Police say that they have investigated the confession and found the details to be highly credible. Due to the amount of alleged fraud, prosecutors expect the case to go on for quite some time. Goddamn. That's Haruka's dad right there, just stuck in court forever. Journal from Haruka's subordinate. Oh my god, Haruka's dog pack. Damn. How many dogs does she have? Yeah, she had 3, didn't they? And they all died. This week was an all-underground training, but from time to time, Mistress Haruka would come by and slap me on my face. Oh no, step on my face. I read that wrong. She would step on my face. That kept me going. Gave me a big old boner, it did. No matter how I'm positioned in the ground, she knows right where to stomp. Ooh, that's my Mistress Haruka. Next week's famine training. Just imagine what kind of reward she'll give me. It's making my hand tremble. My right hand tremble. Let's see, dog number 2, his diary. I made it through famine training, even with Mistress Haruka's eating cake and gummies right in front of me. Damn. And she always made sure I knew exactly how good it tasted. That's what I love about her. Oh, God. Next week is underwater training. Just imagining how she'll reward me this time. It's making me dizzy. Not into S&M, Haruka? Yeah, me neither. This turns those guys on, but not me. Big oof. Haruka's dad is in a bind, yeah, for sure. I spent the whole week on underwater training. Mistress Haruka threw a kunai at me, but some other bastard got in the way. They died for me, fuck them. But you know what? I can't let that get me down. I just tell myself she's ignoring me. That's what I love about her. There's no class next week, so it'll all be Mistress Haruka's personal training. Just imagining how she's going to reward me next is making me feel so alive. Oh god. This is all like pre-Riona. Well, those are Haruka's dogs. The dog pack. R.I.P. to those motherfuckers, because they certainly didn't make it out of the story alive. Let's see, Kurakage. This secret file is just called Kurakage. Let's see, Investigation R.E. Kurakage. A criminal shinobi who spent most of his life hunting and killing evil shinobi indiscriminately. He began his career as a good shinobi, but after when he repeatedly hunted down evil shinobi outside of his mission parameters, he threw the shinobi industry off balance. The industry. From then on, both good and evil shinobi declared him an enemy. Sometime after his rampage began, several of his victims' children banded together for revenge. Oh, yeah. After the rampage began, his victims' children... Okay, so the sons, the children of all the people that he killed, banded together. They targeted Kurakage's daughter, a shinobi like himself. Oh my god, what, Yume? And killed her during one of her missions. Oh god. Yume got killed specifically because she was connected to Kurakage for revenge. Possibly for that reason, Kurakage stopped hunting evil shinobi and secluded himself away in hiding. He took in and raised his granddaughter, as well as several other children who had been orphaned in the broader conflict between good and evil shinobi. Eventually, Kurakage succumbed to an illness. The 5 girls he raised are all now enrolled at Gessen Girls Academy. Kurakage, one of the best characters? I agree. Kurakage is the best, especially in the anime. The best parts in the Shinobi Masters anime is seeing Kurakage and his backstory. Seeing young Hanzo and Yume, you know, Yumi's grandma. Yeah, that was Yumi's grandma. Yume got together with Kurakage. They had a kid, and that was Yumi's mom. And then Yumi's mom, when she got older, she got killed by the children of the people that Kurakage killed for revenge. And then when Kurakage lost his daughter, he said, okay, I'm done hunting people down. I'm gonna be a grandpa, and, you know, no more killing. Surprised the anime didn't mention that? Yume was killed? I mean, I'm pretty sure she was, plus the daughter. I'm pretty sure they mentioned that. Anime Kurakage with Hanzo were the best? Yeah. A fan memento. An impressive ornamental fan. Kurakage's fan, which is considered a memento, too fragile to be used as a weapon. It serves as an ornament and a status symbol. It has the power to calm the user's mind like snow and can therefore be used to avoid unnecessary confrontation. I mean, I don't know who this refers to. This could either be Yumi or it could be Fubuki. Because by the time that they made Burst Renewal, they already had all the Newling stuff done. So maybe this is like foreshadowing for Fubuki. Or maybe Yumi. This could just be Yumi. I don't know. Let's see. Delta Studios. Hello, how you doing? Purchase history from a good Shinobi. Let's see. Purchase history from the retail site Arizona. Oh, come on. Is not Amazon, is Arizona? Transformation Belt. DX Shinobi Driver. Toy. Transformation Cube. DX Doron Cube. Toy. Transformation Scroll. DX Nin Scroll. Toy. Oh, God. Ninja X Ninja. Techniques for You and I. Book. Delivery address, Guessing Girls Academy. Who the fuck is this? Is this Murakumo? It wouldn't surprise me if it was Murakumo. Like, Shiki doesn't buy that shit. Maybe Minori, because they're toys. Could be Minori, but that to me seemed like a bunch of nerd stuff, and I don't see Minori ordering shit off of Arizona. This is probably Murakumo. Just some snippets of lore. Yumi 100%? Yeah. Shinobi Masters was really good in my opinion. It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. Way better than Ninja Flash. Alright. The Sentai fan and she does manga? Yeah, that makes sense. Austin, you agree? Yeah. A stained, barely legible diary page. Okay, this is holiday journal as well. Today I played at the park with Sprouts. We played with strings and marbles. It was fun. I'm with Sprouts. I'm not sad because of Daddy at work. I say bye-bye and say let's play more tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to Sprouts' house for sleepover. I wonder if Sprouts' mommy and daddy are doing well. This has to be Murakumo again. Because, in Shinobi Versus, they give you the backstory where Murakumo also grew up poor, and she was friends with Yomi. And obviously the Sprouts girl is Yomi. Yeah, and she's wondering where Yomi's mom and dad are, and they're probably dead at this point. So, yeah. Worn out page. A certain Shinobi's notepad. Alright. I couldn't bring myself to kill the old Shinobi. Oh. These are Kat's parents, for sure. Calling it now. These are Katsuragi's parents, who got sent out to kill Kurakage, and they're like, I can't do it. I'm too much of a nice guy. The look in those kids' eyes as they rallied around him. The sheer sincerity of it. I couldn't hurt them. Not as a parent, not as a human being. If their blood ever got anywhere near my hands, I could never hold my kid again. By refusing to finish the mission, I've gone against Shinobi law. I guess that makes me a renegade. But if I have to choose between my job and my family, I choose family. Kat's parents are pretty damn cool. I don't think the animators realized that they actually had to animate the action scenes. Yeah. Is Murakumo, those two playing in the slums together. Ninja Flash's art style and animation was good. I mean, if you're gonna compare Ninja Flash with Shinobi Masters, Ninja Flash is definitely better in terms of animation. In terms of art style, I don't know if I agree. I like the art style of Shinobi Masters better. But the animation, yes, look, at least in Ninja Flash the characters moved around. Kurakage was gonna kill them, but not. I'm glad they didn't kill him. Sad they just had to go renegade. I mean, that's how it is, man. You fuck up once and you're no longer a good Shinobi. Torn note. Let's see, crumpled up page. We have decided as a couple to quit being Shinobi. Our daughter will need to live on her own. Oh god, more Katsuragi backstory. So in order to help her live strong, we placed our love and affection into my husband's combat boots. One of the girls came at us with her tiny fists to make up for threatening her family. I want to leave her my gauntlets. I believe these children need the power to protect the ones they love. I pray that our gifts will bring them closer to happiness. The fucking gauntlets are Katsuragi's dad's weapons! He had the full set! He had the full set! Katsuragi's dad is the guy that has the whole armor! And he said, we gotta leave Kat with something to fight with, so he gave her the boots. And then when Yozakura was trying to fight off Katsuragi's dad, she said, oh, you poor little thing, here, have this big-ass weapon, I'ma leave. Oh my god. Wow. This entire time, I thought that, you know, that it'd be like this fucking karate, you know, I thought that the armor, that the gauntlets would be like this, like mysterious, you know, legendary guy, you know, like Hanzo or something, like some Kagura left the armor there at the school, and, you know, the two of them grabbed it in two separate occasions, and then they're trying to, like, you know, maybe, you know, pick the pieces together and be like, oh, it came from this guy. I thought the guy who owned the gauntlets was, like, a completely different character that we didn't know. But it's Katsuragi's dad that had the whole thing! Yoza. Oh my god, giving Kat her big old boots. That is the full armor. Yeah, holy crap, bro, wow. That's good. That's really good. This is amazing. It's all coming full circle, boys. Yeah. Wow. So before leaving Katsuragi, the dad left the boots, and then he left the gauntlets to Yozakura because he wouldn't need them anyway because they're not gonna be Shinobi anymore. No wonder they made Kat fight Yoza and Shinobi versus. Yeah, I mean, no wonder that, you know, they bump into each other wondering like, hey, why are the weapons separate? Do you guys remember in the DLC story in Estival versus, they make a mystery out of it of like, why is it that our gauntlets are similar? One. And then second, why are they separate? You know? Wow. Wow. They made a whole side story for it, exactly. Alright, we're not even done. Let's see. Let's read that again. We gotta read that again. We decided as a couple to quit being Shinobi. Our daughter will need to live on her own, so in order to help her live strong, we placed our love and affection into my husband's combat boots. So, this is the mom writing this. One of the girls came at us with her tiny fists. To make up for threatening her family, I want to leave her my gauntlets. Okay. So, now that we're reading it again. So this is Katsuragi's mom writing this. And she's saying, my husband's boots are there with Kat. And then I am gonna give her my gauntlets. So, even within the couple, they were separate. Do you remember an Estival versus? Where they said that it was better to keep the gauntlets separate? In Estival versus DLC, there is a note saying that it's better to keep them separate, the boots and gauntlets. Yeah. That, you know, when I'm reading this a second time, now this is clarified. So, Katsuragi's mom had the gauntlets, and the dad had the boots. Because it was better, because there's like the text that is within the gauntlets that say, you know, you can have a lot of power on your own, or you can share it with others and be even more powerful through teamwork. And so that's why even within them, that was separate. And so they each gave the weapons to someone else. Dad gave it to Kat, and Yozakura was given to it by the mom. Yeah. Alright. I believe these children need the power to protect the ones they love. I pray that our gifts will bring them closer to happiness. Okay, easily, out of all of the lore that we have read so far, this is the best one. This is the best one, and we're still not done. Sloppily written letter. Alright. Part of the CGH had that, yeah. Yeah, the side story. Alright, more stuff. Undelivered letter. A letter that was never sent out. Alright, sloppily written letter. Hey sis, how's it hanging? This is fucking mind-blowing. This is the best. Hey sis, how's it going? I'm doing great. I know we're all separated, but I hope we can all live together again someday. I'm doing my best with Grandpa's secret training every day. Next time we fist fight, I'm gonna win. Let's have a big reunion when we're older. Sender's name is faded and illegible. My assumption is that this is all of Yozakura's siblings that she had to take care of in the past. And so she's like, hey sis, you know, we're all separated now, but we'll get together. And also the fist fight. You know, Yozakura does the fist stuff, so I can only assume that that's it. Shiki, no, not Shiki. This has to be Yozakura and her, like, 12 siblings that she had. Shinobi Magazine. Ning Ning. September issue. Gotta be stylish even while you sneak. Okay, this is definitely Shiki. You guys were talking Shiki? Here we go, magazine. You gotta be like so stylish even when you're like sneaking around. Top 50 Shinobi X, Mission X Shinobi fashions. This fall is gonna be frantic. Get it? Frantic? Makeup for Shinobi by Shinobi? Even water techniques won't wash this off. Makeup lessons A to Z. Sweeten up those tough missions with a little style. New manicure technique helps coat your fingertips to the core, even in battle. Surefire method for those girls in love. One kiss will make him yours. No seduction ninja arts required, heart. Snap your boyfriend up in a honey trap. Oh god. Let's see, someone's English notebook. What looks like an English notebook? Yeah, she definitely reads that. Color, there are vocabulary terms and long passages written inside. Color or mind. Sky coloring. The rest all are, why can't I pronounce that? Color or mind, sky coloring. Vocabulary terms and long passages. The rest are all smeared in black and illegible. The cover of the notebook has a message written for the owner. Fly off to the Sea World Japanese Ninja! Oh, you see, that's Shiki. That's Shiki. This is so Shiki. That was the best part so far, even without the bias kicking in. Yeah, that was a really great story twist. No wonder her bats all have hearts. Yeah. Okay, so let's read that again, knowing that. Yeah, so in English notebook, this is Shiki trying to learn English. Color, mind, sky coloring. Black, illegible, a lot of vocabulary terms, a lot of long passages. Fly off to the sea world. Fly off to see the world. The C and the are flipped. They have to be flipped. I am a Japanese ninja. That made me love Shiki even more. Yeah, that's Kurakage's advice right there. Fly off to see the world. Oh, here we go. Roundy round, munchy munch. This is all making me love the Senrans even more. Yeah, me too. Alright, if you love Minori, you're about to love her even more right now. Minori's favorite snack. Roundy round, munchy munch. Is that her ultimate? That big giant cake that she rolls around? Sold in the snack section of any supermarket, it's the main product for the experimental snack series. A popular item for those kids who love to follow directions like a science experiment. How to make. Let's see. Number 1. Put a little water in the small plastic tray. Add the roundy round powder and the munchy munch powder. Number 3. Mix it with your hands, and when it turns solid, roll it around like a ball. 4. The size will change depending on how long you roll it. So make it your favorite size and take a bite. Oh my god. Is this really what her ultimate is? Saying like, it'll turn as big, you know, the more you roll it, the bigger it'll get. So I'm assuming it's like that big fucking thing that she has as an ultimate. So yummy. Make sure you don't choke on it, okay? What a strangely morbid thing to say at the end. Hamster Backpack. Alright. The Hamster Backpack that never leaves Minori. My backpack is a hamster. It's actually alive. Okay, that's scary, but alright. It blinks, and when it needs to. No, it blinks when it needs to, and it even talks to me when I'm lonely. This is like the setup to a fucking horror movie, what? It's like, Minori, who the fuck took the knife out of the kitchen? It was my friend the hamster. He blinks when he needs to, and he talks to me when there's no one here. Okay. But whenever I leave the hamster backpack, I get kind of sleepy, so I have to keep my hamster backpack closed forever and ever. What? Wait. Whenever I leave the backpack, I get sleepy. So I have to keep the backpack closed forever and ever? That's really weird. So, like, Minori can't function without the backpack? That's like her source of power? That's really weird. So she can't have it, you know, she can't have it far away from her, because otherwise she, like, loses all of her energy. Minori probably has some evil energy. Here I thought Bebaton was the cursed one. Eh. Minori's Bebaton, kind of. That's really weird that she has to keep it with her all the time. Miyabi's medical chart. Let's see. Medical record. Real name, redacted. Oh, God. Codename Miyabi. Age, redacted. School, Hebijo. Symptoms. The patient remains in a coma. The cause is most likely a side effect from the usage of an anathematic art. There are no apparent abnormal changes in the blood flow to the brain, nor are there any apparent physical issues. Due to the lack of spontaneous movement from the patient, daily assistance is required. Aw, man. There are no abnormal changes to the blood flow to the brain. No physical issues. I mean, she's 21 in Shinobi Versus, but God knows how old she is then. That's concerning. So she moves spontaneously. Great. That's when she's having her Wii Sports sessions, you know? Imu is there taking care of Miyabi, you know? Miyabi just there like... and Imu's like, Miyabi, it's time for breakfast. Miyabi's like, ugh. Here comes the airplane. It's purple jello, your favorite color. Yeah, just smacks it. There we go. Time for us to play your favorite game, Wii Sports. Miyabi's like, here, have the re-remote. Don't forget to put the strap on, because she obviously lets it go. It's like, alright, try to get a strike this time, Miyabi. Is your favorite Wii Bowling. She, like, twitches a little bit and gets a strike. You know, for Imu, life couldn't be better, because she can spend it all the time with her. Meebs is 21. Yeah, she's 21 now. Kagura's in her head. Imu's 21 too, but yeah, this is a different time period. That's her medical record. Basic Shinobi knowledge. Alright. Usually, a Shinobi will have one single guardian, but in certain special cases, there may be two or more. What? Experts disagree on the possible cause of this phenomenon, but all agree that the presence of multiple guardians can grant a Shinobi considerable benefits. Currently, the prevailing hypothesis speculates that multiple personalities may be a factor. If a Shinobi has more than one distinct personality, each personality may have its own guardian. Damn. So, like, if you have multiple personalities, you can have, like, two different stands, basically. So, like, can Yuyaki have two different guardians? Can, Ryoki have two different guardians? Can, who else? Who else can have, like a big drastic change? Can, like, I don't know, can Hikage, when she transforms in her like berserk form, have two different guardians? There's no way these girls are the same age as they were in Shinobi. Yeah. I mean, oh man, who could this apply to? Subject. Nice to meet you. Username Cute Shudden. Oh god, Murasaki. My name is Cute Shudden, and I just discovered Rapunzel the Shinobi. It's so good! All of these shocking twists just keep giving me chills, like 5 exclamation points. If you haven't read it, you're missing so much! All caps, like 7 exclamation points. I am online every day, all caps. That's not healthy. Like sad crying emoji. How did I not know about this masterpiece before? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I'm super excited for the next update, 4 exclamation points. I'll just be over here spamming the F5 button. Just refreshing. Sorry for the long text. Oh, and like an apology, ASCII art right there. Saki Murasaki. Alright. What is the Root of Calamity? Calamity is an energy created from a special condition within a certain shinobi clan. The ninja art to harness that energy is called the Root of Calamity. So Calamity is just the energy itself. But the Root of Calamity is a ninja art that people use to be able to harness that energy, to be able to control it. The Root of Calamity can multiply the power of the body's natural energy tenfold. So it is a 10 times multiplier. We're about to do power scaling on this shit. Skilled wielders of this power can weaponize their nails or hair, and can even change the shape of their natural weapons as the power flows through them. Damn. However, when the wielder reaches their emotional peak, they may lose consciousness and or go berserk. Wow. So this applies to Murasaki because she has, you know, the hair weapons, you know. She fights with her hair. She throws all that stuff. So that's the Root of Calamity happening right there. But then the berserk part applies to Imu during Shinobi verses. Once that happens, the energy released is so great that Shinobi higher-ups take notice. Because of that, most well-documented uses of the power involve the wielder passing out after a berserker rage. Alright. That's interesting. So yeah, this applies to both Murasaki and Imu in the two different occasions that we have seen it. I never realized that the hair thing was the Root of Calamity. I always thought, you know, all of that purple energy that Murasaki exudes, that's the Root of Calamity specifically. But like her fighting with her hair, that's her using the Root of Calamity as well. Let's see. Ninja Gear Catalog for Beginners. New to the Shinobi world? Looking for a weapon? Check out the amazing, collapsible, telescopic Rui Bang. Stretch it, shrink it, or swell it at will. Become a stick fighting master. Because the Rui Bang shapeshifts according to your thoughts, strict mental discipline is required to wield it properly. Take care during practice. Alright, that is definitely Imu's big, long fucking rod that she uses it. Yeah, it can shapeshift according to your thoughts. You know, that's what happens with her. It gets really wide, it gets really long. Her ultimate in Shinobi versus, she you know, starts rubbing it and it gets really big. Imu went berserk as well in Shinobi. Yeah, I mentioned that. Medusa Power. Prince Monthly. Page with a label attached. Like a graceful and elegant prince. 100 handsome fashion ensembles for ladies. Be the envy of both ladies and men. For an even more princely presence, check out our hip, stylish scarves. Might be the perfect gift for that someone you have an eye on. Wait, is this the magazine where Asuka got her scarf? The red scarf that she always has? Graceful and elegant prince, handsome fashion ensembles for ladies. Princely presence, hip, stylish scarves. I don't know anybody with a scarf other than Asuka. Imu's weapon is awesome. Yeah, it is. I like it. Transfer request for Ryobi and Riona to Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Transfer student names. Codename Ryobi. Birth name redacted. Birth date January 19th. Codename Riona. Birth date redacted. Birthday January 19th. Reason for transfer, was impressed by another school's ideals. Sure, put it in a simple way. Imu's both staff, man. Physical results for Ryobi and Riona. Oh god. This is gonna be, you know, one girl got an A+, massive boobage, the other one got an F. F for flat. Regarding the two new transfer students, we have their physical reports and have confirmed that they have unique abilities. Ryobi and Riona, subject, results. Both sisters can use a special ninja art to generate their own gunpowder. Okay. I don't know that. Predictor, their older sister, deceased, may very well have had the same ability, and at a much higher level. Oh. Note: to make effective use of their abilities, both sisters carry firearms as their weapons of choice, because they have the ability of generating gunpowder whenever they want. All of their weapons are just guns. A certain shinobi's purchase history. Yeah, from Arizona. God damn it. Chances are we'll find out their real names in 7, probably. Alright, Arizona ordering history. Bust improving water massage machine. Oh god. Extra max. 23,800 yen. Got $238 for that shit. Bust improving massage roller. God. Selfie poses to make your booty more sexy. Oh god, that's a fucking book. 2,980. Aesthetics of abuse. Oh, Jesus. Alright, that's Ryobi. That's definitely Ryobi. Warning! Suspicious person sighted. There have been sightings of a suspicious person in the East Station shopping district. Residents of the area, please be wary. Characteristics: young, blonde female, wearing a white tutu with wings. Oh god. Asks passerbys to bully or deep fry her. I love that the deep fry has like a question mark on it. Approaches by skipping. If you encounter this person, please do not approach her. Stay the fuck away from this person. Don't let her ask you to deep fry her. No, boy. Letter to mother. Okay, this ought to be emotional. Old-fashioned, beautifully penned letter. Okay. Dear mother, no matter how many letters you send, I have no intention of returning home. Oh, wait, I know who this is. I have a promise to fulfill with my old friend. I have no interest in the offers of marriage given out, time after time. I will not acknowledge any man whose strength does not exceed my own. Indeed, I will choose my own lifetime companion. Best regards. The sender's name has been torn off. Oh. This is Daidoji. Yeah. I don't know anybody who would say, like, I'm not gonna marry a man unless they are just as badass and as strong as I am. Then Daidoji. That has to be her. I love that they specified that it is, like, cursive, super duper beautiful, elegant, beautifully penned letter. I love that they say that. No matter how many letters you send, I have no intentions of returning home. Promise to an old friend. Yeah, that's to Rin, right? Time after time. I will not acknowledge any man whose strength does not exceed my own. I will choose my own companion. Damn. Ripped, undelivered letter. Okay, old-fashioned, beautifully penned letter. Okay, so another Daidoji one. Rin, I will always be waiting for you. Until my fists can clash with yours again, my spring will never come. Days and months have passed since you went off into the shinobi world. Rumors even have the audacity to claim that you've gone missing in a Yoma hunting mission. If only I knew where you were. But I need no letter from you. I will simply wait, always wait, for our promised day together. At our school, Hanzo National Academy. Nice. Graduation essay from Hanzo Academy. Graduation essay written in strong letters. Become a super ninja! The name has been blackened out. Oh gee, I wonder who this might be. My destiny is to become a super ninja. What's a super ninja? It's a ninja who shines brightly even in the shadows and lights up the world's darkest corners. A super ninja can defeat all evildoers and bring world peace. Love and peace. That's my motto. It means exactly what it says. Love and peace are the two most amazing things in the world. What is this, Arcana Heart? Let me say it again. With all my heart. Love and peace! Alright, cool. I like Rin's catchphrase. Alright. Next thing. Orders for Yoma Hunt mission. Documented with top secret stamped on it. Okay, same thing. If you're not a Kagura, don't read this. Top secret order. Eliminate the summon Yoma. We have confirmed that Yoma have appeared in the Woodlands, adjoining the I District, the R District, and the H District. The first team we sent in has ceased communicating and is presumed dead. Based on past reports of Yoma possessing Shinobi, there is a high possibility that the first team may have been infected. We have yet to find any method of removing the Yoma from a host. If you see any possessed Shinobi, eliminate them on the spot. Village turned into an urban legend. Article from a tabloid magazine. Remote village holds strange customs. Somewhere deep within the mountains, where most people never go, there lies a strange village. Children born in this village are forbidden to leave, and never learn the customs or habits of the outside world. They believe that once in a millennium, a god will resurrect, oh boy, inside a magical sphere. The village appoints one girl as the sphere's guardian, and assign her to hold a vigil over the sphere day and night. The village also has an inordinate amount of missing children cases, which the locals attribute to supernatural causes. Rumors among the villagers claim the dead come back every night, haunting the village outskirts. Hard as it is to believe, such places still exist in modern Japan. Okay, this is definitely Naruku protecting Kagura until she comes back. Every millennium, huh? Page from a punk fashion magazine. Oh god. A page with a bold red header saying, "I'm Naruku! Everyone falls before me." The page displays a frowning girl blowing on her bubblegum and dresses in punk-style fashion. The word Abyss is written across her chest. Damn. So Naruku got her code name and her entire aesthetic based upon this punk fashion magazine? Okay. Now we know where it comes from. Okay. Goshin clan tied with Mikara sisters? Yeah. Diamond Dojinji, how you doing? Legend of Kagura. Record accompanied by a picture of a girl battling a monster. Kagura is considered a living god. She is born into magical flesh, eliminates Yoma, expires, slumbers, and then reborn in an endless cycle of transmigration. When the world is overrun with Yoma, Kagura will come. Her primary target, whom she has yet to defeat, is the original Yoma Shin. Kagura is born from an artifact known as the Reincarnation Sphere. She grows by feeding on the hearts of Yoma, called simply Red Orbs. After eradicating every Yoma in her reach, she returns to the Reincarnation Sphere once again. Kagura is not human in the traditional sense, and is considered the Yoma's sole and natural enemy. Shinobi of exceptional talent are said to be vessels for Kagura's Yoma-destroying power, and the highest secret Shinobi rank bears her name. That's fucking epic. Unironically epic. That's cool. I love seeing how they describe all of these things. How they describe Kagura and, you know, the spheres and the reason for why, you know, the Shinobi ranking name is a thing. Document with top secret stamped on it. Warning! Civilians may not read the document, only Kagura. Alright, Red Orbs. The cores of high-level Yoma. Crystallizations of girls' blood. Oh, okay. Red Orbs contain concentrations of negative emotions from girls who have passed on, and thus act as conduits for supernatural effects. It has been confirmed that Redacted consumes these to grow into her awakened body. Alright, that's Kagura. If you read the last one, you already know who this is. There are numerous legends of Kagura following her mistress on a journey to gather those red orbs. Oh no, wait. Redacted following her mistress. Okay, I'm assuming that's like the Guardian, you know, the Naruku of now. Old letter. Kagura versus Shin, can't wait. Yeah, I really hope that happens. Father, mother, it has been a while, says the old letter. This summer has been most refreshing, and all of us here live happily together. How are you doing? It may come as a surprise, but I'm writing this letter because I have something I need to tell you right away. thanks to my sister's support and yours, my dream of attending Guessing Girls' Academy has come true. I appreciate everything you've done for me from the bottom of my heart. Shinobi are never out of danger. They may lose their lives at any moment. I'm sure that you two will worry that I'm striving to become one. But even so, I want to walk the same path as you two, to learn the truths that you did. I'll make sure to protect my sisters. So Father and Mother, please watch over us from heaven. Damn. Yeah, that's Ryoki. R.I.P. Ryoki. Eyes and Ninja Arts. Excerpt from a textbook. Alright, we're back in with a textbook. Since ancient times, there has always been a close link between many secret ninja arts and the human eye. The best known examples, of course, involve affecting one's opponents by looking into their eyes. When a shinobi, when a shinobi with heterochromia uses a ninja art, or when a ninja art changes the color of the eyes, the art's effect will significantly differ. With that in mind, when facing a shinobi with unique eyes, or if one observes a change in the opponent's eyes, be very, very cautious. Okay. So basically, Homura and Yumi. Yeah, all the characters that have changes in their eyes. They're the badass ones. Shinomi. Yeah, I keep saying Shinomi for some reason. Alright. The story of a certain shinobi divided into 5 parts. Torn piece of paper with dubious text. Once upon a time, there was once a shinobi. There was no special reason why he became one. Simply that his parents were both shinobi. That was enough to determine his path in life. There was once a shinobi. His job was to hunt down renegades, runaway shinobi who abandoned their missions. He hunted down many of his former friends, until his conscience faded away and left him empty inside. There was once a shinobi. He was assigned to hunt down a couple. It wasn't rare for a couple to both be shinobi. Even then, on that night, he felt nothing but the need to hunt. There was once a shinobi. He lost both his parents. The law was clear, and he could not go against it. That night, he decided to quit being a shinobi. He lost his job, his family, and his path. He had exceptional talent as a shinobi, but no children or apprentices. To keep his talent from going to waste, his former teacher suggested that he become a teacher himself. Damn. Is this Kiriya? His parents were both shinobi, enough to determine his path in life. His job was to hunt down renegades, hunted down his former friends. He was left empty. He was assigned to hunt down a couple. It wasn't rare for a couple to be shinobi. Even then on that night, he felt nothing but the need to hunt. He lost both his parents. Oh my god, really? Just read it. Part 3 and 4. Part 3 and 4, look at that. He was assigned to hunt down a couple. And then on the next one it says, he lost both his parents. He felt nothing but the need to hunt, even though he was hunting down a couple. And then the next one just says that he lost his parents. The law was clear and he couldn't go against it. And that's when he decided to quit. And he became a teacher. That's Kiriya! Kiriya fucking became a shinobi because his parents were shinobi. His job was to hunt down renegades. His parents became renegades. He couldn't go against the law of the shinobi, so he killed his own parents, and after that he fucking quit. He said, fuck this. And became a shinobi. He became a teacher. Damn! What? Asuka never changes, only awakens eyes or hair. I mean, that's still a change. Kiriya. Some people are saying Kurakage. No, Kurakage was never a teacher. Yeah, this is definitely Kiriya. Wow, I didn't know that. That's new to me. Poor Kiriya. Poor Kiriya's parents. Killed by their own kid. Russian Tales is back. Did I miss anything interesting? You missed a shit ton. Still a shinobi? Well, yeah, but she's not, Kiriya's not an active shinobi. He's just a teacher. He doesn't actually go and do missions and stuff. And Kiriya explains this in the backstory. Because Ren asks Kiriya, hey, why are you a teacher? Why aren't you out there doing missions? And he says, oh, well, when you're a teacher, you just do the job and you live. You don't die when you're a teacher. Dark stuff. Itachi did the same thing in Naruto. Alright. Let's continue. Flyer for puppets, puppet sale. Sells flyer for academic training dummies. Wolfen. Really? Wolfen? Like in Star Fox? The #1 manufacturer in the ninja arts tool industry. Okay. Introduces its latest training dummy. Get high mileage out of its electric power drive. Charge it for only 1 hour and get a 48-hour performance. Plus, with anti-ninja art coating, it can take any ninja art and still come back for a rematch. I love that they added this, yeah. Design, paint none, material wood, weight 250 kilograms. Height 175 centimeters, really? Buy all 22 dummies in bulk for a special discount that'll keep your students training until graduation. Don't miss out on this amazing special offer, huh? Alright, there are a lot of different shinobi ranks here. I have like a burp right here, but it won't come out. Okay. Lesser shinobi's abilities. Shinobi students who can't make the grade in any subject are shunted into a separate curriculum for lesser shinobi. Their primary lessons mainly revolve around charging them blindly with kunai hildai. Ah! He's just going like that. Previous courses attempted to teach them to throw shurikens in a stylish manner, but due to certain accuracy issues, their shurikens are no longer part of their coursework. They ended up hitting other people. These are for all the shitty cannon fodder shinobi. Acolyte shinobi. Shinobi students who have earned favorable grades in sharpshooting are given training as acolyte shinobi. They attack with a simple bow and arrow. They can fire across long distances, but are vulnerable to any shinobi who can sense the intent to kill. They are better known for their accuracy than for their courage, and will usually retreat if confronted. That's why they shimmy backwards whenever you try to get them. Murasame? No, Murasame never even made it to be a shinobi. Like, he wasn't even a lesser one. Greater shinobi abilities. Shinobi students who have earned favorable grades in swordsmanship and are given training as greater shinobi. They rely on their swords in combat. They train for extended hand-to-hand engagements, and as such, their strong stances make them difficult to stagger. Moreover, they have little training in defense against secret ninja arts and will fall to them without resistance. Yeah, it's those like purple hair, like samurai shinobi, and exactly, they go down with ninja arts. Even the fodder has backstory. Yeah, exactly. Scouts. Shinobi students who show rare physical talent are trained as scouts, whose style and outfits are patterned with various animals. While those styles are distinctive and often formidable, they also telegraph the scouts' abilities to their opponents, which is a significant drawback in the shinobi world. Yeah, using your clothes that kind of gives away what your ability is. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna get all of these other scouts. They time their attacks well? Man. Yeah, I mean, depending on the difficulty level. Alright, Badger. Badger Shinobi. Shinobi students who specialize in the art of digging underground are given training as badgers, with outfits to match. These outfits are equipped with sturdy claws designed to dig through the ground. When they approach targets from long range, they prefer to do so by tunneling. In Badger training, the first lesson is, the ground is your friend. Badgers take this lesson to heart by learning how to befriend earthworms. Do the grunts have a backstory? Kinda, sorta. At least, you know, a bit of an overview of what their abilities are. Crows. Shinobi students who specialize in the art of flying are given training as crows, with outfits to match. They wear a special, lightweight wingsuit and perform glide attacks from the skies. However, since it's difficult to maintain correct posture in midair, they don't particularly enjoy these kinds of attacks, because their posture gets screwed up. Bears. Oh god, the bears. Shinobi students who specialize in throwing their weight around are given the training as bears with outfits to match. They learn to put their considerable weight behind every attack, and are very, very difficult to stagger. Bear shinobi are expected to maintain their weight above a certain minimum. Those who fall below the minimum are removed from the class, so you gotta be fat in order to be in part of this class. Fuck the flying crow enemies, dude. Fuck the bears. I hate the bears. Rat shinobi. Shinobi enemies who specialize in battlefield intel are trained as rats with outfits to match. Their weapons of choice are explosives called shinobi balls. They also carry boxes on their backs, apparently filled with confidential intel. To protect the intel, particularly devoted rats will self-destruct when captured or killed. Oh god. Turtle shinobi abilities. Shinobi students who specialize in cannon fire are trained as turtles with outfits to match. They attack by firing single-shot fuse cannons. Between their slow rate of fire and their reputation for cowardice, they do not enjoy close combat. Yeah, I hate these. They always hide inside their shells. Apparently, a disproportionate number of Acolyte class students apply to become turtles. Regular students' abilities. A regular student with no unusual traits, except perhaps for their hairstyle. Ah, great. I love that they even have a category for just regular-ass students. But their hair, man, that's the crazy part. Monkey Shinobi. Shinobi students who specialize in staff fighting are trained as monkeys, with outfits to match. They employ their weapons' long reach to keep enemies at a distance. As a class, they previously attempted to master telescopic staffs for their extra range advantage, but when those weapons proved too difficult to wield, they gave up. Wow. Ravaged Shinobi. Okay, these guys are badass. Shinobi students who specialize in high speed and movement are trained as rabbits with outfits to match. With their quick, nimble steps, they toy with their opponents, then finish the job with multiple strikes from their dual blades. Their dashes are incredibly quick and efficient, but when they used at close range, when used at close range, they're under risk of stubbing their toes. Really, that's what they're concerned about. I love it. I love that even like the most badass enemies gotta have like this quirky, stupid stuff on it. Wolf Shinobi. Shinobi students who have spent time in leadership roles are trained as wolves with outfits to match. By bringing in lesser Shinobi students, they form a team and attack in formation. Yeah, the ones that run around in a circle. However, they are still considered lesser Shinobi. They are easily defeated because they are lesser Shinobi. But it's still a lot, you know? They try to beat you with numbers. Sheep Shinobi. Shinobi students who have spent time studying the transformation arts are trained as sheep with outfits to match. They commonly use their transformation arts to disguise themselves as literal sheep. However, when they become exhausted in battle, the art's effects wears off, revealing their true forms. They also learn to warp the space around themselves, leading to electrical discharges. Yeah. These guys are pretty difficult, too. Okay, Owl? Owl Shinobi? Shinobi students who specialize in recon are trained as owls with outfits to match. However, since Shinobi conflicts often involve direct confrontation, there aren't many scouting positions, and owls are often left with little to do. For that reason, owl students' classes tend to be the same as regular students. Aw, man. They just got roasted. Kuroko. Kuroko's abilities. The Kuroko are an old gang of Japanese origin. In order to blend in with the times, they have now begun to wear suits. For that reason, they tend to stand out. Okay, yeah, so these are all the delinquent characters. Alright. Delinquents, who tend to hang out near the shops, the shopping district station. Yeah, wooden sword. They use wooden swords purchased on school field trips as their weapon of choice. They have no format sword training and will simply swing their swords with all the brute strength they can muster. Don't let the kendo advisor see what they're doing. Ah, god, yeah, they get angry. Alright, knife. Knife delinquent. They use small butterfly knives as their weapon of choice. They enjoy flicking those knives open and close. If they were caught bringing them to school, the guidance counselor would probably confiscate them. Great. I like that this is all in relation to school. Yo-yo. They use modern yo-yos as their weapon of choice. Since they are so eager to learn yo-yo tricks, they take lessons from a yo-yo expert at a nearby toy store. And that's what they use to fight. With yo-yo tricks. God, I love this. I love this lore. Even the delinquents have a story. Alright, big delinquents. At their considerable size, they tend to stand out even from a distance. With their brute fighting strength, they beat up other thugs from rival schools. Despite their looks, they tend to like romance comics. However, since they stand out so much, they rarely get a chance to sit down and read. Ah, man. And that's it! That's everything. If I had to pick a favorite out of all of these, I would definitely say the gauntlets. All of the Katsuragi backstory, where the dad gave the boots to Katsuragi and the mom gave the fist gauntlets to Yozakura. Easily the best one. That was like the big fucking plot twist shocker right there. Well, there we go. That is all of the lore for Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We had a great time. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. I'm done. No, I'm not done yet. We've been going for 2 hours. An hour 58. But I'm not done yet. I still gotta get my achievements so that I can 100% the game.